How's the last 24 hours going for you? You still confident you're going to stick in the race?
Look, it's...
In the pen, please. Yeah, in the pen. Yeah.
So what's going on?
Have you used any other aliases other than Carlos Danger?
Any other names out there?
Any other names other than Carlos Danger?
Are any more photos going to surface that haven't surfaced
Congressman?
yet?
Congressman?
Yeah, I'm just following the rules of the cops here. So
I have to follow the rules of the cops. Get the pen.
Can you go in the pen, please? Why won't you confirm?
Was that your surname?
Congressman?
Why are you trying to be special? If everybody had to comply with the pen, move.
Okay, so how the last 24 hours gone for you? You still confident you're going to stick in the race?
It's been rough. These are things I brought upon myself, and I thought they were going to come out towards the end of the campaign, and some of them have. And so look, I'm pressing forward. I'm running a campaign based on issues. I'm going to keep doing that, getting a good response so far.
Any other aliases other than Carlos Danger?
What do you say to people who say, yes, this is personal, but it's beyond personal, it's also an issue of judgment? You have the judgment to be embraced.
I think it's a fair question. People have to answer that question for themselves.
Mr. Weiner, why is the press and the public supposed to trust you now?
Look, I've been telling people all along to take a look at the full record of the things I've done, the things that I've proposed, you know, and I think I've been getting a pretty good response. The citizens are interested in my ideas for the city, and the middle class are struggling to make it. That's why, you know, poll came out today, had me leading, and I don't know what all this impact is going to have, but I'm going to keep doing exactly what has made me successful.
Are any other more photos going to come out?
The cardinal rule of political damage control is get all the bad news out at once. Why didn't you disclose this stuff before it was disclosed on you?
So many questions had been asked at the time I got in, and I answered them the same way. I said that there were more than one woman over an extended period of time, and there were pictures out there that were going to come out. It was on the front page of many newspapers that I said that. And I don't know, I mean, perhaps I should have said it's going to come out at this specific time and this specific person, but there isn't a lot better way for me to answer these questions. I'm certainly not going to release it.
Any other aliases,
Any
sir?
others out there? Are any other photos going to be
Any
surfacing?
other aliases, sir, that you used?
Last summer.
August?
Last summer, yeah, roughly August. I think maybe even a little earlier than that.
Congressman, can you square that with the interview that you and your wife gave to People Magazine right before that, saying that this is a work for
Look, I think that a lot of people see this as the resignation was the end of the challenges my wife and I, my family faced, and it wasn't. It was part of something that needed to get resolved, and frankly, it hadn't been, and it took some work to get to that point.
Would you say you were dishonest with People Magazine?
So it wasn't a function of at a certain moment in time came and went. This was a continuum. These things are behind me now. But I can certainly understand you're asking these questions.
Would you say you were actually dishonest with People Magazine at the time, though? And why were you dishonest?
No, I mean, look. I was going through some things personally, like my family was, and try to be as honest about it where we were at the time. But this thing, you know, was still there, and it, as I said, over an extended period of time, it ended. It's behind me. What the reports are in the paper today are something that was basically a year ago, and it's in my past, and something that if I wasn't explicit enough about the specific dates of when I thought these revelations would come out or what they were about, and that's I guess my mistake, that I've been saying repeatedly to people that I thought more things would come out, that I've done this behavior which is very regrettable and I'm very sorry for, and expressed my apology for over and over an extended period of time. But it is now behind me, and I understand you're doing your job by asking the questions, but now my job is to talk to voters about the things that they do.
Congressman, how many women are there out there?